Okay, so you can kind of see that train right there going by. Anyways, I'm waiting for that train to pass so that I can cross the train tracks and get to the gym. So I thought I would pull over and make a video real quick, kind of talk about some of the moves in the market that I made today and what I'm watching. As far as the big events, obviously you guys know it's the fintech earnings for me personally. Also, the FOMC meeting, right? Could they hike the interest rate by a full percentage point? It's definitely possible. I heard a little theory about what could happen. I'll share it with you guys in this video. Thirdly, you have other economic data that I've been paying attention to, the European inflation rates and the central bank's decision over there, following the markets a little bit. Got to follow the bonds, got to follow the dollar. You have non-farm payrolls coming out on Friday. We had some kind of jobs number, I think this morning I heard on some channel, and it wasn't too good. There's like lots of open jobs. So, Sofi, let's go ahead and start there. Sofi was up 18%, right? So what a great way to start November. Now, it's kind of pulling back a little bit right now, or at least it was about 20 minutes ago when I was watching the market. But I am now finally up on my SoFi position, and it's been a very long time. I don't know if I've ever been up for like more than a week. I think I was up a couple of times back in maybe June. But anyways, I'm up on the position now, which is fantastic. And I'm going to keep adding to SoFi. I really want to focus on SoFi because they released their earnings this morning. This is why they were up 18%, if I didn't mention it. And they just knocked it out of the park, as they always do. I mean, this is not only the best earnings for SoFi, as far as getting their net losses down, their revenue streams up. They really know what they're doing with this bank charter. And the CEO as well. I mean, this company, it's not only the best numbers for SoFi that they've ever posted, really, but these are some of the best numbers out there in the market. I mean, this is a growth company, a superior growth company that I think everybody should at least take a look at. Obviously, you have to make your own decisions on it. But I definitely believe in SoFi. I believe in what they're doing. I have a SoFi account, even though I don't really use it, but I do have a SoFi account. Other members from my family do use SoFi, so I think when student loans come back in, you could see possibly the second or third quarter of next year where they finally stake out a little bit of a profit. But as long as their losses keep going down per share, I mean, this is really, really good stuff. The other fintech companies that report earnings this week is PayPal and Square. So I've been trading PayPal. It's one of my favorite stocks to trade. And, at one point this year, I was down like 3,500. So I guess I'm sort of revenge trading PayPal and trying to get some of those losses back. We're now down to about, I think I'm down maybe 1,300 on the year, 1,400. So definitely, have come back from an incredible loss of, 3,500, especially after being up like nearly 10 grand last year, just trading. To lose all of that and then be down this year, it was really, really tough. So, and it's been challenging getting back into it because you tell yourself you can't do it, or other people tell you can't do it, and so yeah, that's kind of just what I've been going through. I love making these videos, guys. I really do, and I appreciate you guys that checked out the Halloween video. That movie that I talked about in that video, very disturbing. Still hasn't left me. I think most of you guys, if you agree with me on the other scary movies, I think you'll like this one. So, but it is November, and the next event that I'm really paying attention to as far as the macroeconomic environment is concerned is the FOMC meeting. What are they going to say? Okay. It's not only about what they do, it's also about what they say, what Jerome Powell says. And I heard a theory from the trading fraternity's live channel. I think it's called Stock Market Live. Sometimes I'll listen to him, while I'm trading or whatever, because he's just calling stuff out as they happen. And I can't have my eyes on everything, So he Yeah, he basically said that what he thinks a best case scenario could be is like a full percentage like a full percentage point, 100 basis points increase for November, but then some sort of hawkish action, but then dovish words for December and going into 2023. Are we going to get that? Who knows, right? Nobody knows. But I thought that was an interesting theory. It's definitely something that I will consider. I think the markets will go down. If anybody wants to know, like, just curious about my opinion, at least this week, going into the rest of this week and going into midterms and stuff, who knows? Where's the week going to end? Where's the week going to open next week? To predict these things is so entirely difficult. But I think in the short term, things will go down. I have been playing the short side a lot on PayPal, and I've almost gotten burned a couple of times. But yeah, we got PayPal and Square earnings. If they come out with blowout earnings like Sofi did, okay, well, that's another story, and I think PayPal's a profitable company. I'm not sure about Square, the Cash App. I'm not sure about them. And again, I don't follow like all the fundamentals as seriously as a lot of other people do, because I'm kind of trading some of these things, but I like the technical analysis, but I don't get obsessed with it. And I don't read too much into all the patterns and stuff, because I've seen patterns fail 50% of the time in my experience. And I try to focus on the supply and demand zones. But again, you could draw those out, and in theory, maybe they'll work, but you always got to be prepared for the fact that you're wrong. So yeah, that's what I was doing trading wise. I mean, at least this week, I'm up maybe $400 now, and it's only Tuesday, so that's a good way to start the week. I took some profits on Snapchat because I was up 30% or 31%. It just kept going higher and higher, and I was like, it was only 4 shares, right? So I think my total profit was $10. But it's something I've sort of learned is like when I see those huge gains in my trading account, because this is not my dividend portfolio we're talking about. This is my trading account where I can kind of scoop things up and hold them, maybe sell them, whatever, hold the bag. So with Snapchat, I had, I'm 31% up. I'm 31% more exposed on that position to losses. Now, maybe I could have trimmed. Maybe I should have, taken a share or two out and kept a share or two on. But, you could scale this, right? You could scale this to any time frame or any amount of money, really. Not that you should, but I'm saying you could. So, yeah, I'm going to focus on being careful on my money management. For me, it's really helped to have a lot of money in assets, stock, silver and gold, and to only trade with a very small portion of my overall, net wealth, like the cash position that I trade with. But that has to be at least, I think $1,200 for me is the sweet spot. Okay. Any less than that is very difficult. And I built, what I got my account now, from like a couple $100 about a month ago. So I'm doing very, very well. I just got to try to keep it up. But, there's going to be setbacks. Obviously I could lose it all tomorrow. So I'm very aware of that. But, yeah, I'm trying to keep my mind and my heart on the spiritual, even though, we're kind of lost in this materialism and in this world that we have to function in, but keep our hearts and mind on God. I think we'll be okay. So with that, I will leave it there. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Come back and check out some of my shorts. I got a ton of shorts you can watch. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next video.